That seems, I've never even seen that before in my life. Foursquare, we've talked about
I remember
this.
that, yeah.
You basically just could check in with your friends and they'd know exactly where you were.
And then Facebook.
All right, let's get out of here.
On Facebook.
Yeah. And then Foursquare went bye-bye. Pop-up ads, one of the worst inventions of all time. Foam fingers. Not foam. Phone. One Austrian company found latex accessories known as phone fingers so you don't get messy fingerprints all over your phone.
Oh, I guess you haven't heard
That's such
of
a problem.
wipe it on your pant leg.
The only problem for buyers was getting their fingers on and off with any semblance of ease.
Yeah, I mean, come on. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Got any finger condoms? I need to make a phone call. I don't want to get any fingerprints on there. It's an emergency.
Oh, wow. Plastic.
In half a mile, take a slight right turn to merge onto New York Route 17 west toward Binghamton.
Bump it. What's bump it?
Isn't that like a game?
That game, yeah.
Bump it. Pull it.
No,
tap
it's a
it.
hair.
Shake it.
Oh.
It's a hair volumizing insert.
I don't know.
I remember like
those.
Snooki from Jersey
Yeah.
Shore.
Was that those round?
Use the right lane to take a slight right turn to merge onto New York Route 17 west toward Binghamton.
It gives you like a poof. Like,
Yeah, it gave you that.
Yes. Okay. Oh my God.
Look, Snooki. There's Snooki with it is.
oh my God, I remember selling those at the grocery store. People would buy that.
Oh,
They would
no.
ask for
Yeah.
the bump it.
You got the bumping
20
around.
miles an hour for pussies.
Do it, but I know I had to scan it.
34.
Stay in the left 2 lanes.
Looking for the bump it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Is that the game? It's children's toy department.
The electric facial mask that makes you look like a serial killer. Didn't American Psycho? Didn't Christian Bale wear that?
I never saw that movie.
He was wearing like a, it was like a one of those chemical facial.
For 56 miles, continue straight.
Right in that movie.
Yeah, totally similar. Venetian blind sunglasses. Oh my God! I had
The
those.
Kanye shades.
I had those. Oh my God! First time around. Yes.
We still have them, Dave. We know.
No, I don't.
So like when they were in the 80s.
Right.
Yes.
I remember as a kid getting
Yeah.
them because they were so cool then, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, Kanye brought them back, I guess. The pet spa, a washer and dryer for your pet. It was a hands-free way to wash your cat or dog. Do you think you actually put them inside like a washing
Looks
machine?
like it. Oh no, they're not in there. Okay, thank God.
Is it like somewhere the animal's head just sticks out of the box?
Oh my God! How do they not drown?
They do drown.
And so, dog owner John Stark puts
Oh, could you even imagine?
as the spray hits the bottom and all three sides, the water settles in for a good cleaning. What do your customers say when you ask them if they want?
So it's like a washing machine box you put your pet in.
Yeah, we're just treating them like a bowl. We're treating them like a plate.
Holy hell! How? I'm sure that pets didn't make it out of there.
Chloe, get in the box with those dirty pots and pans!
Oh, pets didn't make
My
it.
dog would only go in there one time, and then he would have.
You learn this lesson.
Yeah.
Pontiac Aztec.
Gorgeous car. Gorgeous car. I mean, made famous by Breaking
Survivor.
Bad.
Don't tell Walter White.
Survivor 2, right? Didn't they have
Well,
that?
Survivor, that was like the season
Is that a prize?
2 or
Yes.
3.
Like the grand prize winner also got an Aztec that
And-
you could camp in, right?
And
Yeah.
yes, and that was the big selling point.
You could turn the back into like a tent.
That was the last year I think I watched Survivor. If it was season 3,
2005.
it was the Aztec one, and it was every show. They just pumped this thing, and then no one bought it. But then Walter White ended up having one. So.
Sorry, Pontiac, if I want to pitch a tent in the back of my car, I don't need a fancy Aztec to do it.
Quite
Yeah.
possibly the ugliest vehicle on the planet.
Oh, man.
I'd say at the time, I still think the ugliest vehicle ever, one of, was the
What's that?
PT Cruiser, the hearse.
Oh, wow.
I don't understand how that
Yeah,
ever. I
I
still
agree.
see it,
Pretty bad.
but I still think it's one of the worst looking cars ever made.
Like I drive an Aztec before I want a
Me too.
PT
I
Cruiser.
absolutely would. If I had the choice of Aztec or PT Cruiser, I'd
Right.
go Aztec.
Yeah.
PT Cruiser, I just don't.
This
Never
looks like
understood.
the car in the Monopoly game.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure. Snuggie for dogs. Oh my God. Dogs don't need
It's
Snuggies.
amazing. Someone put money behind all this stuff, you know.
Olestra, also
Oh,
put here as one of the
Olestra.
worst inventions
Been
of all
there.
time.
Poop
2
chips.
words, anal leakage, right?
Yeah,
It
anal
said
leakage.
on the package
Yeah.
could cause
Taken in
anal
the work
leakage.
zone in New York will
It was
suspend your
fat
license.
free.
like potato chips, which would have, if worked, if it didn't make you poop yourself, would be amazing.
Yep. I think I had one bag of whatever kind of chip. I can't remember if it was like a version of Doritos or some kind of chip. And I had like one bag of them, and then didn't realize why I had a terrible, terrible time later on. And probably luckily because I was doing this job, was not affected in the hours in which I would be like working. You know, so I had a lot of time to just blow it out, to crap my pants basically at home.
I just remember like the advertisements being like, there's no way you can eat all the chips you want basically, and you don't get fat. And then so I got a bag of them, and then I ate a bunch of them, and then I looked at the bag, there was like a big paragraph of like Diarrhea Town. And I'm like, oh.
Were you affected?
I don't think so, but at that time I was at like the level of fatness to where I was basically like a goat. I could have eaten.
Yeah, it was like nuclear level body intake.
They say Olestra proved to be a greedy chemical. It not only removed unwanted fat from foods, but also negated the body's ability to absorb any essential vitamins. So,
oh wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
You got cramps, gas, and loose bowels.
It was so bad.
The FDA, though, has kept Olestra as a legal food additive to this day.
Well, because it doesn't kill you or anything.
Is there anything still made with it?
Oh, there can't be, right?
I think so.
There can't be.
So maybe it's like something a doctor will
prescribe you, or you have to be in real bad shape.
Yes, Olestra, under the brand name Olean, is still used primarily as a fat substitute. They use it for Lay's light potato chips, Doritos light snack chips, Pringles light potato chips, Ruffles, and Tostitos. So it's still used.
They just use less of it, maybe? Or I didn't hear about a lot of.
Or maybe they messed with it a bit.
I don't see them. I guess I'm not down the chip aisle.
I feel like I haven't really seen like light chips.
Oh, yeah.
It's usually like baked, you know? Like, I don't really see like a potato chip light.
Is anything worse than a baked chip?
Oh, Lisa, it's pure sadness.
It is.
Yeah, baked Doritos.
I had such high hopes. I'm like, oh, maybe they'll figure this out.
Yeah. No.
You have a baked Cheeto? You ever have a baked Cheeto?
Yeah, it's so sad. Why?
There's no point in even making that.
Chester wouldn't approve.
You know, before I figured life out, I'd be subject to a lot of these baked type products, and I've tried them all, and they're all gross. But I would eat them. I'd eat them just because, you know, you're just so sad.
Another one of the worst inventions of all time, the Comfort Wipe.
Oh
What's this? Yeah,
this is for fat people that can't reach the bubble.
I looked into
Clean
this.
tissue attached itself to a wand that added up to 18 inches of reach.
I need this.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
For over 100 years, we've been scrunching and folding toilet paper. Finally, there's a better way. Comfort Wipe, the sanitary.
There'd just be poop all over this thing all the time.
Toilet paper as we know it since the 1880s. It extends your reach a full 18 inches while it follows the contours of your body and comfortably cleans. It's as easy to use as a shower brush.
Not
Just
really.
pop on the toilet tissue and when through, just press the release
When
button
through.
and the tissue drops right into the toilet.
Think about it. Toilet paper is really archaic and disgusting. The Comfort Wipe is the modern solution.
That's right.
I think I'd never wipe my butt. Oh no. This poor guy.
This is a great product.
He killed himself after that.
Yeah, he did. He's not listening.
Yeah, no, he killed himself.
No way.
No, he did. Oh, he read that line and then just went and put an elastic band around his arm.
So you have to stand, right?
I don't.
You'd stand up and shove this thing up your butt, right? With toilet paper
I
attached
think
to it?
what I would do is lean in a sitting position, trying to spread the back area. That's how I would attack it with this
Oh
thing.
my God, the company discontinued the product in June 2009 before it was ever brought to the market. So they introduced it, put it up for sale, and realized this is a bad idea.
Oh, yeah.
And so then they just canceled
Well,
it.
don't you think there are some products like that? Everything's ready to go, and then they put it on like a QVC style thing, like late at night, or like an infomercial, and then they're like, man, we only sold like 13 of these. And they're like, oh, thank God we didn't make them all. Like, they would make them as they were being purchased.
Head On is on this list, like chapstick for the forehead. It claims to relieve headaches without you having to pop any pills. Remember the commercials? Head On, apply directly to the forehead.
I know, I thought this stuff worked. No? Well,
Yeah,
no, I just never wanted to do that.
I believed it from the advertisement.
Head On.
I never had to use it.
I wonder if it actually worked.
Many doctors agree there's no scientific basis that it actually cures headaches. But the company still claims there is a homeopathic benefit.
Well, I don't want to rub something across my forehead.
That's not what James said.
I don't mind all things.
Fake ponytails also on the list of the 50 worst inventions.
There's fire.
Any fake hair, really.
There's fire.
Yeah, I mean, if you pay for it enough, it looks okay.
Amber once bought a fake bun to wear to an event years ago. And I'm like, yeah! I thought it was like some sort of creature. I didn't know what it was on the floor, and she took it off. It fell out. Oh, God.
I think there's a lot more people running around with fake hair than you realize.
Yeah, they just get it professionally.
They just get it done.
If it's done nicely,
You know,
I guess.
anyone who has like, it's like, wow, that person's hair looks really thick. It's like, there's probably some fake stuff going on.
The vibrating ab belt made the list of worst inventions. It does nothing, right?
Right.
Smell-o-vision.
Yeah, this is when they were so concerned about us smelling the movies.
It's a system that allowed a film reel to trigger the release of bottled scents that were piped into the audience to sync with pivotal moments of the movie.
Yeah. Now you just smell popcorn and farts.
The movies. Can't wait for this new Marvel movie.
Smile checks. Employees of a company started facing warning smile checks. They were subjected to software that analyzed their facial expression to produce a rating of their smile. Oh my God! So you'd be sitting at your computer and it would say, "Not smiling."
I'm surprised, don't you think? We're close to that here. We're being honored.
I'm crying right now.
Stop crying, James.
I'm just gonna leave alone in the meeting. I gotta get out. Hallelujah.
Big deal. It's at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
I got the biggest deal. I got a bunch on my plate right now.
That's nuts. That it would
crying.
just scan your face to see if you were smiling.
Do you think that was like a
Not crying.
you were in some form of customer service and they were like they had to make sure that your smile was like
This was employees of Japan's Electric Express Railway.
no, not even.
They also had to carry around an image of their ideal smile so they could aspire to do that throughout the course of their day.
Holy cow.
And Vio is on here, which I've never heard. Coke called it their first vibrancy drink. It was carbonated flavored milk. Oh, God. Oh, I love it. What, Coke? Why did I ever hear of this?
Oh my
They
God.
rolled out bottles of the stuff in 2009 as test markets. Shockingly, it failed to find broad appeal, although they say Coke is still producing it in limited quantities.
I gotta get my hands on a bottle of
So, like carbonated milk?
Oh,
It
that
came
sounds-
in very, let's see, citrus burst, peach mango, berry, and something else.
Oh,
It
James.
sounds like the most disgusting beverage ever created, but I want to wrap my lips around a bottle of it and suck it down.
I know.
Oh my God,
Oh,
milk
that's a
with
challenge
bubbles?
to drink for.
Carbonated milk. What were they thinking?
Oh, it's.
Oh, it's still?
Please, where can we buy it?
Like, what country do I have to travel to? Like, what third world country do I have to find this in some convenience store?
Going for your carbonated milk.
The last story written about it was in 20.
Your reason to visit Ethiopia?
India. Times of India. Coke brings fizzy milk drink.
Yes, well, that was a while ago.
Yeah,
Dave, I'm
still.
gonna need you to reach out to some of your family and ancestors.
I'm sure them shipping carbonated milk in a box to you will make it. You will get here no
Tell them I'll pay whatever the price is.
Yeah, we try to keep it cold.
Now these articles about when they launched it, Coca-Cola is bringing fizzy milk to the masses.
Oh God, I can't even imagine pouring milk in it fizzing up. Oh my God.
Sicko
Shake it up and spray it. Oh, real.
Okay, but look, even the New York Post got it wrong. Carbonated milk could be the new sparkling water.
Well, don't you feel like that they wrote that because someone paid them to? Like that's, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, that was, well, someone's already done it, James.
Yeah, taste test.
Lucky you're that guy.
I don't know where it's still available. I can't find
Were they going for like the float? like kind of thing.
Yeah, but then they have like orange flavor and mango. Like
that's the thing. Like I've always been grossed out by the combination of like ice cream.
I like I like a Coke float
and pop.
So maybe if they had done Coke, carbonated milk, it could have been like a Coke float.
But call it, I don't know, something else, not milk. I don't know.
Float water.
Float water doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good. But it definitely deserves to be on the list of one of the worst inventions of all time.
Wow, man,
Best of all time. Best of all time.
We got to figure out a way to get it. They sell a similar product in Japan called Q. James.
Oh man. Well, maybe that'd probably easier to get my hands on.
Yeah.
Oh my God! And they also launched
candy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They launched a spiced buttermilk in India as well.
Jesus. Not all things are good ideas.
No. Ed has actually tried carbonated milk. Is that right, Ed?
Yes. I've had the Coke brand once. It was the citrus style. It tasted like a lemon cream soda, more or less. And then there's other companies in like your Asian marts that do sell just a standard carbonated milk.
And just like regular milk, just with bubbles?
Essentially, yeah. It feels a lot like a heavy, like a thicker cream soda.
Okay. Yeah. And okay, would you ever have it again?
No.
Okay. Oh yeah. Right.
Is there a brand that you would recommend trying?
Milkus.
Milkish.
Milkas. Milkas. I believe it's a really dirty
Milkas.
Yeah.
All right.
Watch out for the chocolate brand.
Milkus.
Milkus
sounds almost like.
Doesn't sound good.
Hey, you want a beverage? I just got a brand new jug of Milkus.
Yeah. No. Pass.
This is fresh.
No. It's a little warm, but here, try it.
Watch out for the bubbles.
Coming up, we're going to get to our first check of the news. What's up with the serial flasher's face? What's the new scam involving fake jewelry? And how did a teenager use a trampoline to save his neighbors from a house fire?
701.
Let's find out.
So, those are in the underground.
I'm Dave. Oh, time to a bad start when you can't get your own name right.
Almost got it.
I'm Dave.
Got carbonated milk on the brain.
I guess so. I don't know what happened there. I'm Dave Hunter. That's who I am. And it's time now for a check of the news. Police in Metro Detroit are looking for a serial flasher. If this guy's dong looks anything like his nose, it's got to be a nightmare.
They say.
He has a worse nose than Owen Wilson.
Come on. Like a penis-shaped nose?
Like a gonzo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can check out his mugshot at davidchuckthefreak.com. James is putting it up there. This serial flasher,
702.
he's charged with indecent exposure, and he's been doing this for a while, I guess, but something's up with his face.
Does he only flash people in those laid out bikes?
No.
Then it's, I'm kind of okay with that.
No. Here's the story from WDIB TV.
This trail in Utica is usually a quiet, peaceful place. But in May, a woman was jogging when a man passed her, then turned around, picked up his pace to match her, and began masturbating while running behind her.
Right there.
The woman ran to the Utica Police Department. Officers ran out, but he was already gone. 2 months later, a woman was on the same trail, and she saw somebody suspicious, kind of acting weird, hiding in the woods. Just something wasn't right. So she ran to the Utica Police Department. Officers ran out here, and they ran in to this man, who admitted he was here 2 months ago.
It's broken, yeah.
Oh, well, if somebody, this has happened before, people have kind of gotten the wrong impression, and I had to go to the bathroom really bad.
The suspect is 32-year-old William Benjamin Brown, who has had multiple contacts with police for the same thing, at least 6 different times since 2015, in Utica, Sterling Heights, and Shelby Township. Now, investigators realize they have a repeat offender on their hands. So they brought their May victim back.
Set up a photo lineup, and she walked in and said, "That's him. I'll never forget his eye."
Well, for his eyes.
I didn't say his nose.
Come on, she said nose. There's no way.
Exactly.
Look at that nose, you guys.
I mean, he's had it broken and then never had it fixed.
Right.
Probably got busted touching himself in front of the wrong
Like when
people.
John
saying.
Cena got kneed in the face.
Oh, yeah, by Seth Rollins. Yeah, that's
Same,
exactly.
same look.
He exposed himself to the wrong person one day, I think, and they took a swing at him.
Can I tell you? That trail's wild.
It is?
That trail runs right behind the field that we practice at. And you literally see people go through all the time, and there are like, it's almost like James riding a bike sometimes up and down there. Just guys dressed like James.
Really?
Yeah, real short. Real,
Oh, they're cruising.
They're
cruising.
just
For a cruising.
like, I think they're just
Horrific.
I think they're just trying to they're just getting healthy, but they don't mind showing off their goods. And it was very odd as my players were young.
Creeper Trail.
That's really weird.
Back to the story.
But they die every
Brown has
time.
been charged with aggravated indecent exposure by a sexually deviant person. Because of the repeat offenses, Brown is now facing up to life in prison. Sergeant Vince Ranelli knows there are other victims and would like to hear from them to help bolster this case.
That, and it's just, I think, bringing some relief to those victims that the person that did that to them is caught, that they don't have to worry about, hey, if I'm out walking the trail, is this going to happen to me again? That guy's, dealt with now.
In Utica, Nick Monticello, Local 4.
Yep. Yeah, that's a heck of a place.
That you'd definitely be able to pick that guy out of a lineup based on his wonky ass nose.
Yeah, it's funny. There's no way you're getting away with it.
No.
You
Couldn't blend in. When you have a feature that's so recognizable, so easy to identify you as the person who's up to no good.
His nose is almost all the way onto the side of his cheek. Like it's really bent.
You just let it ride.
It did happen. Go check it out for yourself, davidchuckthefreak.com. Speaking of perverts, off to the Boston area next, where a man wearing nothing but his underwear in an MBTA station caused some commotion and concern among other passengers. Transit police say they got a call about 7:30 in the morning of a naked man at the entrance to the Orange Line at State Street Station who was causing alarm among other passengers. When they arrived, police found the guy, later identified as 44-year-old Vashon Roberts of Boston, wearing only his underwear. Officers approached Roberts and asked if he was okay. He responded by saying, "Yeah, I'm fine." Why? Officers explained they were called there because they had a report of a naked male causing other passengers to be concerned. He said, "I'm in my underwear. I'm not naked." The officers acknowledged that fact and attempted to see if he wanted any services or any other way they could assist him. He denied any assistance. But they did learn that there were several outstanding warrants for his arrest on charges including assault and battery and uttering false checks. So he was taken into custody and taken to the MBTA Transit Police headquarters for booking. You can be a man in your underwear.
Yes.
In public. You're covered up.
Yeah.
It's clothing. I'm not recommending anyone do it.
James can attest.
Yeah, James.
Yeah.
He might kick you out of your local Target, but you can still walk around.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the difference between that and spandex shorts or,
Nothing really. I mean, like, the underwear I use, it's just, it's like I have a pair of shorts on, basically.
Right.
Still, I mean, I get it, but you can't call in. Like, if I have those on, you can't call and say I'm nude.
Oh, you're not nude.
So my guess is at some point I was nude.
Maybe.
And
Or
I just had my underwear in my hand.
Or you could have a pair of underwear that looks like you're nude, because I got a pair of those, too.
Oh, that's right, you do. Yes.
Yep.
In Southwest Florida, meantime, another pervert, this guy accused of stalking two women, leaving panties in front of their home.
So his calling card.
Weird way to do it.
Here, I want you to have these.
A Naples man has been arrested. He allegedly stalked two women and left pairs of panties in front of their home on multiple different occasions. According to the Collier County Sheriff's Office, one of the victims told deputies the man, identified as 42-year-old Alejandro Hernandez Perez, had left pairs of panties in her driveway on 15 different occasions over the past month and a half or so. She ended up ordering one of those Ring doorbells so she could have some extra security, and she did request extra patrols from deputies. According to the report, security cameras captured this guy dropping panties in her driveway multiple times. She said she wished to press charges due to stress and fear that something else was going to happen. Deputies were finally able to connect photos of the panties to a brand sold at Walmart.
Very nice.
Footage of a man purchasing 7 pairs of those panties at Walmart matched the security footage of Hernandez Perez in front of the victim's home.
You got a 7-pack, or was it just loose?
I don't know. It just says 7 pairs.
Yeah.
It's probably the package where you got 10. You buy the 7 and they give you the 3 for free, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Then she caught him riding his bike past her home and called the police right away. When they got there, he was still in the area, and they were able to confirm it was this guy, Hernandez Perez. He admitted that he bought 22 pairs of panties in total, which were given as evidence. He said they were for his wife, and he'd never placed them on anyone's driveway, despite confirming he was the man in the security footage and the Walmart footage.
Wow.
He faces 2 charges of stalking. They have no idea, though, what it was all about. Why?
It's so crazy. The guy's married and stuff. It's like, you know.
But why are you putting panties in a woman's driveway? Like, what's your end game?
I don't know.
What's the whole point of it?
Just hoping that the woman will see those panties in the driveway and realize he put them there, and it's such a nice gift. She's going to put them on for him and
love, you know.
let him ravage her, rip them off.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the only thing. Like, in his weird, twisted mind, he thinks she might actually keep them.
Yeah, I think.
And he's like, maybe gets off on the fact that she
if
could
I wanted
be
you
wearing
to keep them, though, like if I wanted you to keep them, I'm some kind of perv, and I want you to keep them.
Okay.
I'm gonna wrap them up nice. I'm gonna put them in a box. I'm gonna put a bow on.
You're not just throwing them on my driveway.
It's just like on the ground. I want you to wear them.
In Napoleon Dynamite, they bake a cake for summer, don't they? This is like his version of baking a cake.
Yeah. Drawing a picture for someone.
Yeah, you know?
Very, very odd.
You know, you just don't want to be the target of some kind of nut job like this.
No, you
like,
don't.
it's really scary. And the fact that it's like, how many times did it take for underwear to be left somewhere before anyone did anything?
A lot.
And it really, she still had to do it all herself. She had to go buy the ring cam, and then they finally were like, okay, well, now that you have a photo, we'll
if
go
it's
look
just
into it.
panties on your driveway, they can't organize a stakeout.
Yeah.
You can't just leave someone there around the clock waiting for someone to drop panties.
I get it. I understand.
What are you going to do?
Call a friend and have your friend stake out the place.
Or just get a ring camera.
Yeah, it works. Kind of.
Yeah, that got him.
It did get him, for sure.
A teenager in Pennsylvania is a hero this morning. Used a trampoline to save his neighbors from a house fire. Here's that story now from WPXI TV. Take a listen.
It certainly is amazing. His quick thinking and resourcefulness is the reason why many of his neighbors are safe this morning. He used a nearby trampoline to help people escape as flames began to consume their apartments. This fire broke out just before 1 o'clock this morning along Church Street in Bentleyville, Washington County. Fire officials tell us in total 12 adults and 6 children were forced out of their homes. 3 people were taken to the hospital to be treated for smoke inhalation. We're told 1 other person hurt their leg jumping to safety, but without 17-year-old Fallon O'Regan, things could have turned out much worse.
Well, I just grabbed the trampoline with a neighbor and I started yanking it, and then he came along, and then we got it over there. They threw the dogs out. 10 minutes go by, we had to talk them out, and then they came out.
All those people made it out safely. The 18 people who have been displaced are being helped by the Red Cross. The fire marshal is now working to determine how this 3-alarm fire got started and how much damage it caused.
Did people jump down onto the trampoline? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, several did. 1 of them hurt their leg, but everyone survived.
Yeah, you gotta just, you can't try and land on your legs.
No.
Just land on your butt or your sides or something.
But I mean, if it's house fire or trampoline jump, you do the trampoline jump, right?
Trampolines have a maximum weight, though, don't they?
Most of them do, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't think I could jump from the 2nd story.
I feel like it would just like launch me.
Well, I think I definitely am going to be launched.
You're bouncing up higher than the window you jump from.
But it's possible too. I could just go right through the thing.
That also.
Yeah.
In my mind, you're jumping out of the window and then you're launching yourself up onto the roof. Yeah. Even more of a worse scenario.
Oh no! No, I'm higher. You've seen those guys? They jump off trampolines and then they end up right back where they.
Yeah, like
they do a crazy thing and then land back where they jump. That'll be me. Like, I'm trying.
I'm too good. I'm too much of a gymnast.
Here's another scam to tell you about. This one involves fake jewelry. This is a scam that's been hitting several different areas across the U.S. What did they do with the fake jewelry in this scam? Here's the story from Fox 13. Take a listen.
We're hungry, he said. We don't have money. A phrase resonating with the Melicanton family who was trying to do a good deed. Baby Lynn says a couple walked up to her and her husband at this Walmart parking lot in Bremerton Saturday afternoon, asking them for help.
Infection, I don't know, I can't talk, I can't think. And then I just listened what she said.
The family offered the man and woman who claimed to be from Saudi Arabia, stuck without access to their credit cards, $40.
She just kept throwing jewelry. So I thought it's a real.
The Melicantons gave the couple, who call themselves Ali and Samira Khalifa, $200.
She said
Apple Maps is showing the speed of a
tasked with carrying the gold chains through the weekend, the couple promised to pay them back $5,000 if they gave them $2,000 cash.
Wow, that's
Baby Lynn says they drove to two ATMs. First, Wells Fargo, where they pulled out $1,000, then drove to this Bank of America, pulling out an additional $800 plus the $200 they had already given them.
What?
Baby Lynn.
So what, in case you couldn't really understand there, this couple approaches them in the Walmart parking lot. We have an issue. We're new to the country. We can't get our money out. We need you to get us some cash. You could hold this jewelry for us. It's $5,000 worth of jewelry. You hold it for us for the weekend till we get cash, and we'll pay you $5,000 back if you give us just $2,000. We just need the money right now. We got to feed our baby. And they fell for it.
Yeah, they did. Wow.
Lynn took this photo as a couple followed them to the ATMs, their faces covered by their own hands. After she handed over the money, she says they were gone in seconds. How much is it worth?
Nothing.
The parents of two, a 3 and a 7-year-old, snapped out of it and say they drove to this pawn shop trying to figure out how much the chains, rings, and bracelet were worth, but it was too late.
That's the only money that I have. I saved that money for 3 years.
Money she planned to use for her children's education.
We lost that money.
Usually if you think it's too good of a deal, then it probably is.
Yes.
Fox 13 reached out to Kitsap County Sheriff's Office, who says they're aware of the incident, and the Melicantons are not the only ones who have been scammed. This is the last conversation Baby Lynn had with the alleged scammers Sunday evening, promising to pay her back on Monday. Her response, I trust you guys.
Sad, heartbroken. For my son and my daughter. I'm not working. Where can I get the money?
All she's left with, gold-plated chains, not worth a single penny, and a warning to everyone to stay vigilant. Alejandra Guzman, Fox 13 News.
I mean, I'd wear them all the time to remind myself not to do it again. Also to look cool.
Oh, wow.
Well,
some people just can't be saved. No matter how many scams we tell you about, there's some people that can always be targets.
Yeah.
Because that, on the surface, most common sense people would go, there's no way that's a good idea.
No.
There's no way. You're not going to come give me $3,000 for holding your jewelry. There's no way this is ever going to be a real thing.
Does she want money from a GoFundMe too?
I'm sure. It's got all the makings. It's got all the makings.
Let's take this to the news.
Yeah. And when the people cover their faces, when you take a picture of them,
you know
there's another bad warning sign, right?
Yeah.
That was weird.
I felt like they looked young, like it might have been some younger people.
Well, the kid, it was probably that kid.
Yeah.
The woman was different. But don't fall for any kind of Walmart parking lot.
No, I mean
scam.
the kid covering his face.
Oh, yeah. But it was probably the parents and the kid, right?
Had the jewels.
Just anything that happens in a Walmart parking lot is never going to work out for you.
No.
I'm pretty much, that's a D-guarantee.
You guys ever been approached in a parking lot to buy anything?
I just bought those speakers in a car.
At a gas station about a month or so ago, a dude approached me to try to buy some steak.
Oh, wow, steak.
Steak. Yeah, like I was walking out of the gas station back to the car to get out of here, and this guy's like yelling across the parking lot. He's like, "Excuse me, sir, can I talk to you about buying some steaks?" I just looked at him like, "I'm sorry, are you asking me to buy steaks in this gas station parking lot? I'm good. Thank you. Good luck with your ventures."
Yeah.
I don't think anything that you get approached to buy in a parking lot is going to be worth it.
No.
And then finally, there is a Chick-fil-A employee who works 6 days a week. What makes her special is that she's 99 years old, working 6 days a week.
Wow.
Here's her story from WXIX TV in Cincinnati. Take a listen.
Carol Miller, or Miss Carol as everyone calls her, works 6 days a week at the Chick-fil-A at Colerain Commons.
I love working here. The people who come in are marvelous.
Miss Carol was hired about a year after this location opened. Before that, she could be seen picking up trash around the restaurant simply to stay busy. Owner Mark Osborne offered her a job, and ever since then, she has been a staple of this restaurant. Every day, Carol walks to work here at the Chick-fil-A location in Colerain. Along the way, she picks up trash, and then when she gets here to the parking lot, she continues to pick up that trash to make sure that it is completely clean before she goes inside to do the rest of her duties.
She is the example of what we want our young kids to be. I mean, she always shows up. She never misses a day. She's consistently loving and caring for our guests. Always keeps our place clean, and she just truly enjoys the work that she does.
I see everyone who comes in, and I approach them after they're seated, and I make sure they have what they want. And I must do it with everyone.
Oh, by the way, Miss Carol, she's 99 years old. She'll be 100 in December. She says this job is the best part of her day. She loves the people who work here and the customers.
I have a lot of friends for the people who come because they're repeaters. And I hope they're repeaters because I'm here.
Miss Carol is making the community and the restaurant a better place.
What's your
problem?
What is your problem? No, just, my normal. I got the 12. I got the 12. Yeah, just trying to eat them, Getting cold over
Are you being annoyed by the 99-year-old Chick-fil-A waiter?
Talking again. Man. So they make you work, huh? They just let you pick up all the garbage outside and then inside in the sweltering heat, and then they tell you to walk to work? I hope you're enjoying yourself. Wait, you tell me you were doing this for free before? So you're insane.
The reason for living.
Oh, wow. Well,
it's the reason I exist.
Well,
I'm not trying to
luck.
bother you too much.
Not too much, but at least enough that my food's cold. And my soggy waffle fries are still soggy.
A lot of people did not look too thrilled to see her. Because I feel like she doesn't know when to wrap it up.
That's 100%
You're trying to eat, you're hungry.
She's lonely, just wants to talk. You just want your Chick-fil-A sandwich.
One piece of trash and one smile at a time.
It's a marvelous community, and I'm grateful to be a part of it.
That's a really great. How'd you hear about the story?
She picks up trash on her way to work.
On her way to work, she's like a trash warrior.
Walks there. My future.
She's got a walker too. Like she needs help walking.
Yeah, I'd be just like, what can we do? What kind of games and bingo and what can I sign you up? Like something fun.
You wouldn't let your 99-year-old work at a Chick-fil-A?
No, I would be like, what?
If that's what keeps them going?
Yes. I can tell you how she's going to go. She's going to be found on the road.
No, stop it. Maybe it's close. Maybe it's close.
I don't know.
I mean, she used
what
to
time
just
does she have to leave in the morning to get to work on time? That's another question that I have.
3.5 hours.
Okay, because she's got a walker. I know she's 99. It's just amazing to me that we're like fine. I'd be like, please just rest. I don't know.
Oh no, this is another one. They're planning her 100th birthday party in December.
Just hold off on that.
I do think it's incredibly nice that a man who owned a Chick-fil-A
hired her.
Well, just decided to pay the woman that was going to pick the garbage up there anyway. Like she was doing it for free anyway.
She was picking up trash outside the restaurant.
And he was like, busy. Oh, I'll just,
Yeah, and she does walk to work each day, picking up trash along the road.
Throw her money. I guess there's nothing you can do. That is just how she's going to live her life. I just would be, every day, I'd be trying to talk her into doing something better.
Yeah, I'd be like, don't you want to do something fun?
Yeah, like, can't we go to the zoo?
But that's fun to her.
That's how old she is, that's fun.
Right?
Like, that's old.
Just talking and seeing people is all that's keeping her going.
That also, though, is why she thinks everyone's great. because even though I'd be highly annoyed by the whole thing, I would still be like, oh, hey! Oh, yeah, just picking up the trash, huh? Oh, well, have a great day.
Be honest with me. If you knew she was in that restaurant,
I'm never going.
If you knew you're going to have a 10-minute conversation with the 99-year-old garbage picker,
I already know I'm not going.
You're not going.
I knew when I was watching.
She's not for everyone. She's
no,
for a
I
lot
just
of people.
know. Because there'd be part of me that my whole conversation, she'd be like, oh, how you doing? And I'd be like, it's not how I'm doing. How are you doing? Are you okay? What else can we do? You want to go to the zoo?
You would never take her to the zoo.
I would ask someone. No, I'd just be like, what else would you want to do other than this?
She's done everything. She's been to the zoo a million times. She's done everything.
No chance. She thinks this is the most fun. Jump her out of a plane.
Hey, whatever keeps her going. For her, that's what keeps her going.
Favorite recreation is picking up trash.
Oh, God! Like, that's... Man! I mean, there is another old man I know about that just... His whole thing is he picks up... Didn't we talk about him? He picks up the garbage cans.
Yeah.
In neighborhoods. I mean, that's terrible.
He brings in everyone's garbage cans.
It's terrible. That's awful.
But that's what he wants to do, so why is it bothering you?
Do it. Go golfing. Do something.
Can't stop him. He's picking up those cans.
Yeah.
So...
I'd love someone to bring in my garbage cans every week. That'd be great.
Would you love him also to just wait there? Like, well, is he coming out to thank me or what? Where is he?
Thank you.
Oh, hey, Dave.
Hey, how you doing?
I brought your trash cans in for week. Hold on, let me check my record. Week number 9 in a row. Have a nice one.
Yeah.
Hey, remember, they go right on the edge. You're a little short, a little shy of the edge. Gonna remind you.
Whatever.
Where they go.
Yeah, I'll put them where I want to put them.
Oh, really? Meet my Smith & Wesson.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dave's so disrespectful to that next neighbor.
Yeah.
I'll put them where I want them.
Yeah.
9 weeks of service the old guy provides. And
He's a real stickler.
Spit right in his face.
Bit of a stickler of where I've been noticing.
726.
We all are
70 degrees.
birthday party is.
I just I have a lot of interests myself, and they change all the time, but I just hope they're never like just pick up garbage on the way to a fast food place and hope to God I get hired there.
But that works for what I'm saying is that's not for you, but it is for
I know.
her.
I guess that's the thing.
We'll take
Everyone's
a break.
got their own.
When we come back in a moment, celebrity dirt and sports news. How is actress Anne Heche doing after crashing her car into a house? Kim and Pete broke up. Was it because of their age difference? And why are Britney and K-Fed beefing? All that and more is coming up next. We'll return in just a moment here on the Monday morning edition of Dave and Chuck the Freak.
Previously on Dave and Chuck the Freak.
The question is, what's the biggest disaster you've woken up to? Anthony.
It was actually my neighbor. He heard something outside. He wasn't sure what it was, so he was going outside to check. In the middle of winter, he slipped on some ice, did the splits, and actually ruptured a testicle. Just broke it, mashed.
Okay, don't say mashed.
If I did the splits, I'd be dead.
I think I would.
If I did the splits, I'd recover from the splits. No, because the splits.
Yeah, I did the splits and he bled out. I'm telling you, if I did the splits, stuff would tear. It would just pop right off the bones.
Quite the coffin they'd have to make for you.
Just cut them off. Cut my legs off and put them straight.
Pulled apart somebody dead in the splits.
Well, you'd see I'd be like perfectly in the split. You guys would be like, hey, what's up with Chuck? He's just sort of in the splits. Guys, I've never seen anything. Oh, jeez, guys, he's gone.
The splits, the splits killed him. He warned us.
I look like a gymnast. Just a dead gymnast.
Dave and Chuck the Freak. WRIF and WRIF HD1 Detroit, a Beasley Media Group station. Dave and Chuck the Freak.
It's Monday morning and I'm Andy. When you want something great, you probably don't want to wait for it, right? I mean, you might even be stuck waiting in traffic right now, and how enjoyable is that? Well, Xfinity has a great new offer on fast internet right now. You'll get unlimited internet with gig speed and supersonic Wi-Fi. And get this, there's no annual contract required, no equipment fees, and a 2-year internet rate guarantee. Plus, it even comes with a free Flex 4K streaming box. It's all just $50 a month when you add Xfinity Mobile, a price that's truly jaw-dropping. the Xfinity Supersonic Bundle. Don't wait. Do what I did and get Xfinity today by visiting xfinity.com/gig, calling 1-800-XFINITY, or visiting a store to learn more today. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. New gigabyte internet customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Is it acceptable to go to Mickey D's just for a drink? Of course it is. But good luck leaving with just a drink. It's more than a drink. It's a Mickey D's drink. Sip a Minute Maid slushie at McDonald's. Enjoy deliciously refreshing flavors like strawberry watermelon or tropical mango. Or try a $1 any size soft drink. Price and participation may vary, cannot be combined with any other offer.
You're making it happen. You're coming in hot. Hotter than hot. Hotter than the surface of the sun? Even hotter than the metal part of your seatbelt. Put it on ice with Dunkin' Iced, like the new brown sugar cream cold brew or the new mango pineapple Dunkin' Refreshers. Whew. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply. This is your summer. That means Six Flags in the taste of an ice-cold Coca-Cola. We're talking thrilling coasters, delicious burgers, real moments together, and this. Coke is summer refreshment when you need it most, so you can hop on another ride. This is your summer. Six Flags and Coca-Cola. Come make it yours. Visit sixflags.com/code to save up to $20 off passes, plus daily tickets starting at $44.99.
Greg wakes up at 5, gets the coffee going for his wife, and goes for a run. He showers and puts on Dove Mint Plus Care Dry Spray Antiperspirant. By 7, he's doing school drop-off and headed to work. Later, as he grills dinner for the family, he thinks,
another great day taking care of them and taking care of me. And I still feel fresh and dry, thanks to Dove Mint Dry Spray.
Dove Mint Plus Care Dry Spray for 48-hour freshness. Goes on instantly dry. Clean feel all day.
If you're a small business owner in New York, think about everything you need to help your business succeed. You need a plan, happy customers, steady cash flow, and an insurance agent that gets you. State Farm agent Virginia Chan runs a small business in New York too, and she understands the unique needs of local business owners. Virginia will make it easy to choose the right protection at the right price, because one thing you don't need is insurance stress. Call State Farm agent Virginia Chan for your small business needs today.
There you are in the great wide open when you hear it. Dinner time. When you're hungry, you're not going to let 5,000 feet of mountain get in your way. And if they try, that's what Kia's lineup of exceptionally capable SUVs with available all-wheel drivers for. The Telluride, Sorento, Sportage, and Seltos are how you know we take this pretty seriously. The SUVs and the dinner. Hurry into your local Kia dealer today. Kia, movement that inspires.
Visit kia.com for details. Always drive safely. Think you know Amazon? Think again. Did you know you can get paid when it works best for you? That means you can get the money you earned directly after your shift, or that you get benefits like healthcare on your very first day. As an Amazon warehouse associate, you'll be amazed by what you can get. To learn more about all of the benefits of working an hourly job at Amazon, go to amazon.com/hourly. That's amazon.com/hourly. Amazon is proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
At WorldTech, we don't just build things. From automotive to aerospace, we're helping shape the world we live in, and we'd like you to join us. We're looking for CNC machinists and programmers, welding, shop support, accounting, and more. Medical, dental, optical coverage, 401k with an employer match, and a great paycheck are waiting, all in a climate-controlled, safe environment. Apply by sending an email to careers@worldtech-ind.com. Come shape the world at WorldTech, Equal Opportunity Employer.
5X480, Dayton B100 V-Belt, one of the many parts Ranger carries. It's also the item that helped Rob carry the day. The job was on hold, deadline fast approaching, but a quick search on Grainger.com and Rob found his part. And with same-day pickup at his local branch, he and his crew got the job done, safely and on time. Get supplies and solutions for every industry with real-time product availability. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Is it acceptable to go to Mickey D's just for a drink? Of course it is. But good luck leaving with just a drink. It's more than a drink. It's a Mickey D's drink.
Sip a Minute Maid slushie at McDonald's. Enjoy deliciously refreshing flavors like strawberry watermelon or tropical mango. Or try a $1 any size soft drink. Price and participation may vary, cannot be combined with any other offer.
You're making it happen. You're coming in hot. Hotter than hot. Hotter than the surface of the sun? Even hotter than the metal part of your seatbelt. Put it on ice. With Dunkin' Iced. Like the new brown sugar cream cold brew or the new mango pineapple Dunkin' Refreshers. Whew. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
At LensCrafters, we value expertly tailored eye care, provide state-of-the-art eye exams, offer a wide assortment of designer brands and high-quality lenses. Because everything we do at LensCrafters is for every sight that makes your life special. We offer 50% off lenses with frame purchase. Shop in-store and online. Book your annual eye exam now on LensCrafters.com. LensCrafters, because eye exams available at the independent doctor of optometry at or next to LensCrafters. Doctors in some states are employed by LensCrafters. Offer valid to September 5th. See associate for details.
This is your summer. That means Six Flags and the taste of an ice-cold Coca-Cola. We're talking thrilling coasters, delicious burgers, real moments together, and this. Coke is summer refreshment when you need it most, so you can hop on another ride. This is your summer.
For the
Six Flags and
hand,
Coca-Cola. Come make it yours. Visit sixflags.com/code to save up to $20 off passes, plus daily tickets starting at $44.99.
There you are in the great wide open when you hear it. Dinner time. When you're hungry, you're not going to let 5,000 feet of mountain get in your way. And if they try, that's what Kia's lineup of exceptionally capable SUVs with available all-wheel drive is for. The Telluride, Sorento, Sportage, and Seltos are how you know we take this pretty seriously. The SUVs and the dinner. Hurry into your local Kia dealer today. Kia, movement that inspires.
Visit Kia.com for details. Always drive safely.
The dark web can be like a restaurant for identity thieves.
Hi, ready to order?
I'll have the driver's license number.
Great, that comes with a home address or a birth date.
Ooh, both, please.
It can be dangerously easy to steal your identity. LifeLock by Norton makes it easy to help protect yourself. If you become a victim, we'll work to fix it. No one can monitor all transactions, but everyone can save up to 25% off their first year at lifelock.com/aware. Identity theft protection starts here.
Greg wakes up at 5, gets the coffee going for his wife, and goes for a run. He showers and puts on Dove Men Plus Care Dry Spray Antiperspirant. By 7, he's doing school drop-off.
Bye, Daddy.
And headed to work. Later, as he grills dinner for the family, he thinks,
Another great day taking care of them and taking care of me. And I still feel fresh and dry, thanks to Dove Men Dry Spray.
Dove Men Plus Care Dry Spray for 48-hour freshness. Goes on instantly dry. Clean feel all day.
Today on Hey Culligan, soft water, cleaner environment. What do you say, Greg?
Hey Culligan, are you saying if I have a Culligan high-efficiency water softener, I'm also helping the environment?
Sounds like you're saying it, Greg, and yes you are, because with the Culligan high-efficiency water softener, you'll use less detergent, soap, and harsh chemicals, and that's good for the planet.
Now you're saying it.
You bet I am, Greg. Soft water and a cleaner environment is already on the way. Let us help you out with free in-home water test from a local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com.
O'Reilly. Protect your vehicle's engine with Syntec at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Syntec Premium Full Synthetic Motor Oil is formulated for today's engines to dissipate heat and reduce friction and wear. Right now, get 5 quarts of Syntec Full Synthetic and a MicroGuard Select Oil Filter for just $33.99. Try Syntec today, exclusively at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Got something to add?
I've got something to tell you.
Text 46969. Dave and Chuck the Freak.
Hi there. Good morning on a Monday. It's the 8th day of August, and you are with Dave and Chuck the Freak right here on 101 WRIF.
This segment of the show brought to you in part by the American Divorce Association for Men. Facing a divorce or custody issues? Don't take a chance with your future. Call the expert attorneys at Adam, 248-356-ADAM. Set up a video chat. Let's go to the roads now. Here's Lisa Way.
75 north at Dix Highway. Construction closing down the 2 left lanes and stop and go from North Line Road. That'll wrap up at 3 p.m. 75 south at 12 Mile. Earlier accident's been cleared, but there's still reports of slow traffic from Rochester Road. 96 at Jeffries east at Inkster Road. An accident there closing down the 2 center lanes and slow from Middle Belt. Come to Lady Jane's for an award-winning haircut experience and register for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win the car of your dreams from Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime, no appointment necessary. It's wicked awesome. And now it's time for sports, brought to you by DraftKings.
So the Tigers ended up with just 3 hits. They lose 7-0 to the Rays.
And now, here's the forecast. So showers, possibly a thunderstorm today. Some of the storms could produce heavy rain at times with a high near 87. Increasing clouds, chance of storms continuing overnight, low 63. But then tomorrow, finally, the humidity breaks. It'll be mostly cloudy with a high near 77. It's 75 now.
Dave and Chuck the Freak.
Good morning. It's a Monday. It's the 8th day of August, and you're with David Chuck the Freak, where we're about to get to some celebrity dirt and sports news. How is actress Anne Heche doing after crashing her car into a house? Kim and Pete break up. Was it because of their age difference? Why are Britney and K-Fed beefing? It's all on the way. First, though, in some sports news, sometimes the universe lines everything up perfectly, and other times it couldn't get it more wrong. I'll let you decide how it did on this one. Cleveland, Ohio, the new home of quarterback Deshaun Watson,
yes,
has been announced as the host of this year's convention of the American Massage Therapy Association.
Oh, wow. You know what? It's a
bad idea.
Well,
don't let him anywhere near there.
I know who's going to try to be there.
I think he's got VIP passes already.
Watson was just suspended 6 games for alleged sexual misconduct involving more than 24 massage therapists.
And that whole thing's not over yet either.
He probably won't get an invite. The keynote speaker at the American Massage Therapy Association,
former Browns quarterback,
swimmer Michael Phelps.
Oh, okay.
Well, does he get a lot of massages?
Maybe it's probably.
Talks about how massage therapy helps him so much.
Right. The right
Wasn't
ones.
he up to? Wasn't he under some allegations or something?
I thought it was just he just liked to smoke.
Yeah, I thought it was weed stuff. I don't know.
I thought there was something.
Yeah, no, I thought it was just a.
Oh, yeah, there was like a.
It was smoking weed or something.
Continue on to State Highway 17W.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, I hope that I didn't want to.
Allegedly, Michael Phelps' sexual story. What am I looking for here? How can I look? How can I find it?
I don't know.
Sexual accusations. Well, that didn't work. Michael Phelps' coach apologized for sending sexually graphic texts.
No.
He was caught up in
something. I can't remember. There's probably nothing. I know that there was weed.
His transgender ex-girlfriend.
Oh.
Slams him.
But there was something more. I don't know. Maybe that's just it.
Maybe it is. I don't know. There was something up there.
I just remember he was on camera taking like a bong rip, and it was like all the jokes were, he's got the swimmer lungs. He could take a bong rip like nobody else.
Oh, yeah.
An Olympian bong rip.
It's just crazy. I mean, it really disproves a lot of stuff you'd think.
About if you allegedly do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he won't be charged for alleged marijuana use. That's a story back from
I think there was more weed stuff.
Oh, Michael Phelps is on record complaining about trans swimmers, and his ex-trans lover called him out.
Okay. There was some.
Yeah. Anyway, the Massage Therapy Association convention takes place August 25th to the 27th in Cleveland, Ohio. If anyone's looking to attend.
I do know one guy looking to attend.
He will not. Hopefully they have his picture up at the door.
Yeah.
They shouldn't let him in.
No.
The future is still uncertain for Jimmy Garoppolo when it comes to where he'll be playing football this season. While still part of the San Francisco 49ers, it's become clear that Trey Lance is going to be the future, and a trade has been floated around with the Giants, Seahawks, Browns, and Lions all being rumored in the mix at one point or another. But there's another frontrunner, the Rams. With Matthew Stafford still dealing with an abnormal elbow injury, there's growing talk the team's going to make a play for Garoppolo as a backup insurance policy.
It's not a bad idea for them. Like the Lions, it doesn't make any sense because you partly want to be kind of garbage. If you're going to be bad, you might as well be as bad as you can be, you know? Like, and not...
Does anyone... I know you think that way, but no team can actually really think that way. No team says, let's be the worst we can be.
Oh, no, like, wasn't Jacksonville the guy... Didn't they just say, like, was it Miami? Or, like, I think people, like, they know when they're supposed to try and be bad. I think they do. I really do. They're not as dumb as, they're not just like, I think they're like, hey, you go and try and win, fourth stringer. You go and try and win. Like, don't you ever say you're not trying to win, but I am going to start every guy in the fourth string right now. Go get him, guys! We can do it!
Use the right 2 lanes to merge onto State Route 17 West.
So that Hard Knocks, that's tomorrow?
Is that where it starts?
Detroit?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch that. I just hope to God.
Where does that air?
Continue straight.
All right, so as we get to Celebrity Dirt, we're going to start with the most disturbing story.
In 19 miles, continue onto I-86 West.
After she crashed her car into a house. Now, if you're wondering, how do I know her? Well, most famous, I think, because she dated Ellen DeGeneres at one point. But she's done a bunch of movies and TV shows. I've always thought she was off her rocker.
She's had kind of a crazy streak to her. All I remember from is the early 90s movies, like she was in a remake of Psycho.
Right, yeah, and she was in that movie with Harrison Ford where they were stranded on an island together. There was a point where I thought, oh, she's going to be huge. And then I think her craziness maybe got in the way. Turns out Anne was speeding through Los Angeles late Friday morning when she crashed her blue Mini Cooper into a garage at an apartment complex. Residents tried to get her out of the car, but instead she backed up and tore off. Shortly after that, she came to a T intersection, which she sped right through, crashing into a house, driving almost all the way through it, and causing a fire that basically destroyed that house. Not her house. The owner and the pets inside, luckily, were uninjured. Anne was pulled from the car and taken to a nearby hospital. It looked really bad at first. Like, the reports were basically like, she's not going to make it. But now they're saying she is expected to live. She's